This weekend, 2026 FIFA World Cup participants Bafana Bafana welcomes Zambia's Chipolopolo to the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. For coach Hugo Broos, this is a vital stepping stone to AFCON 2025. Hello and welcome to Soccer Betting News. I'm your host Deshaj, and joining me in studio today is African football expert Mogale Sathekge.
Thank you so much, Deshaj, for welcoming me, and good morning to our listeners. It has been a while since we have done this,
What a better fixture to pick up then. Earlier this week, Coach Hugo Broos addressed the media and said, "For me, friendlies don't exist." Mo, he's clearly dropping the gauntlet ahead of this crucial fixture.
It's very important. I love this man. I love that man. I love his mentality. I love the way he's embracing his players and the national team, and the way he respects his craft or his job. You know, because I understand why he said that statement, where he's coming from. Friendlies are not just only there to prepare the team for major tournaments and so forth. They are also there to boost your points when you're looking at FIFA rankings and stuff. So there is no way that as a coach you'll undermine friendlies and just say, no, we are just playing your friendlies, so let it be. No. It also counts a lot when it comes to the points, when they calculate for FIFA rankings and stuff. So I love his mentality, man. Bafana Bafana is really blessed. We haven't had such a coach in a long time. And now I believe that the sky is the limit. South Africa can achieve anything from a footballing national point of view. With Hugo Broos, I mean, you have everything. You have a firm believer. You have someone who works hard. You have someone who's a leader. You have someone who's actually in charge. You have someone who can grab the bull by its horns and say, you know, he's always showing the boys that this is the way of doing things. This is the way of thinking. This is the way of implementing things. So we have the incredible Hulk in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
While looking ahead to AFCON 2025, Coach Hugo Broos has said that up to 75% of his squad is finalized. Of course, we know he's alluding to that number 10 position. Who's your favorite to take the jersey?
All right, Tomara Feta, Captain Yamaduke, Cocamelon.
Without a doubt.
Without any fear of favor. We know that Relay is going to AFCON. We know that Relay will don the number 10 jersey. Temba, obviously, injuries and whatever. Unfortunately, it's not going to be there. Tito, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Right now, where I'm sitting, I can say 80% Tito is not in the team. But 100% Relay Mofokeng will be there. We need a player. We need a player who can who can apply 100% of his brains when we are playing physical teams. You know, you can tell when you're playing your Nigerian teams and whatever that it's all about physique. You need a Mofokeng who can just do an over the top pass, and we need those type of brains. Mofokeng has to be there, and at this point, he's my number 10 who has to be there.
But you know who else can play those balls over the top? Is Sipho Mbule. I mean, we've seen what he can do against the likes of Zimbabwe and Rwanda in the previous World Cup qualifiers.
I'm actually very much happy with Sipho Mbule's performances, the previous performances for Bafana, since Hugo Broos called him to the national team. Sipho Mbule is a good player. Sipho Mbule is a mastermind.
Yeah.
Sipho Mbule applies his brain and his tactic when he plays football. You can see the other thing you can see, football itself, it's in him. You get my point? You can see the technicalities and the technique that he applies when he plays football, the tense, the way he receives the ball, the eyesight. Yeah. You know, when Sipho Mbule receives the ball, as someone who's watching, sitting at home, you already know that he won't lose that ball. That ball is going to go. That ball is going somewhere. And where the ball is going, it's going to reach the teammate. He's not going to lose the ball.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I saw the likes of Wilfred and Ndidi not able to get close to him. Even Marvelous Nakamba of Zimbabwe, Marshall Monetsi as well, couldn't touch him.
They just don't call him Master Chef. I don't even, you see, I don't even like that nickname more. I love the nickname Tembalama Homoja 325S. He was named after a BMW when it hit the market in South Africa. Sipho Mbule is Sipombule is a very incredible player. He's a smart player. You know, you can liken Sipombule to the likes of international players, to people like your Andre Pello, your Paul Pogba. I will be exaggerating, but you know,
the finesse,
the finesse, the class,
yeah.
the elegance. He's the mastermind when he's on the field of play. So imagine having Sipo, having Rile, having a winger like Makgalwa and Nkota.
Yeah. Danger.
Just imagine what Bafana Bafana will do at AFCON. I don't want to talk too much. I did say that we are going to the World Cup. People thought our neighboring countries, Zimbabweans, can stop us from going to the World Cup. Come on, man. And now people think like we are not going to win AFCON. I've been saying Hugo Broos is still going to prove many haters wrong.
Yeah.
This man is going to go to the AFCON 2025 finals in Morocco, and all of you would still, South Africans, you are never satisfied. There will still be things that you would say on social media. Hey, but why didn't he play what? Why didn't he play X, Y, Z, and B? In my language, I'm paid. Soccer. In my language, we say bolo asidinaka. You know dinaka, it's a traditional dance where you have all 30 old men blowing some whistles and hitting drums. Football is not like that. You need a certain number for people to play. It's 11v11.
Yeah.
So everybody who thinks that their best or top player has to be there, let them go get a CAF licenses like Hugo Broos did. Let them apply for the Bafana job, get that job, and select their players. We are so tired as South African fanatics and football lovers, whereby you have a large number of people who are hating on players that are getting selected, who are always against Hugo Broos selections. The man is there for a reason. He knows what he's doing. The man won AFCON with the Cameroon that was flattered by local football, by players who were playing local football in Cameroon, and he won them the AFCON. The man knows what he's doing. The rest of us must just take a backseat and support the men and the boys.
It sounds like you're referring to the lack of Kaizer Chiefs players in his final squad.
Look, the lack of Kaizer Chiefs players in his squad, he's got his own reasons. I'm not going to blame him. It's not only Kaizer Chiefs players. There are so many players that are doing well, that are playing foreign football. I mean, there are so many players. Ime Ocon is doing well at his team. I
think he's in the Bundesliga.
Chandra Campbell is doing very well. Huh?
Antonio van
The less we talk about Lodge, the better.
Yeah.
Lodge is doing extremely well at Wydad. We can talk about Rivaldo Kutsia. People are not talking about Rivaldo Kutsia because they are not watching him. Rivaldo Kutsia now is the cement and the back of the team he's playing for currently right now.
Yeah.
He's making sure they don't concede and everything, and they keep things going and everything. You get my point? There's a lot of players that we can single out to say we think and believe that they should be in Hugo's squad. But Hugo knows what he's doing. The man knows what he's doing. Let's rally behind the man and let's support the players that the men select. Let's forever hold our peace, and Bafana Bafana will deliver.
Yeah. Looking at the squad that he did select, we are all surprised by the likes of Keletso, Makgalwa, Masindi, Nemtajela being selected.
Kobaya Malamboni, Baba Yega, boogeyman. Yeah? That's what they call him. Kobaya Malamboni, the boogeyman. Baba Yega, 7 days in a week. Masindi Nemtajela, John Wick. I told you when we were speaking about the last two games, when Bafana was playing for the World Cup qualifiers, the last two games
he was going to
Zeman,
get selected. Yeah.
I told you that Masindi Nemtajela is going to don the yellow and green of Bafana Bafana very soon.
Yeah.
Because you need to check at the consistency of the player. He never mentions, why is Bafana Bafana not calling me? Hey, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He's just sitting there. He was focusing on Pirates, delivering on game after every game, up until the technical team of Bafana Bafana said, guy, we appreciate your efforts at your team. come, let's see what you have. Let's see if you will actually fit in our national team system.
Yeah.
And then they called him. And then we have Keletso Makgalwa. Fans have been saying, we want Keletso. Keletso is here. I know he's going to be given a chance to play against Chipolopolo. So he needs to prove himself that he needs to be there for the AFCON tournament in Morocco in December. You get my point?
Yeah.
So believe in me, Makgalwa, Nemtajela, they are very capable players. Yeah. Young players, very young, focused, capable.
Nemtajela, I read that he recently was at the ABC Motsepe League not so long ago, and then he went to Marumo Gallants, and now he's at Pirates. I mean, he's had a meteoric rise.
Yes, from the dusty streets of Soweto, Chiawelo in Johannesburg, in Soweto, a location in Soweto, and also dusty streets in Venda, where he was playing tournaments every December and Easter. When you believe in yourself, when you put faith in yourself, nothing can be unstoppable. Like I always give you example, Dash, of how certain careers of certain players prune out. You get my point? I once spoke to you about Amatalent Awafane, Talent Mbata.
Yeah,
how his career escalated so quickly. Mbogazi is another example. Under 19, whatever, in Durban, taken to Pirates. Here is a player. Trials, Pirates reserve team, senior team.
Yeah.
One season, second season, unbent. That's a whole change for a player in a very short period of time. And you look at their age also. The transformation that I've been seeing in South African football, it's amazing. It's like a fresh of, it's like you're breathing fresh air. You get my point? Because this is very interesting. This is what we see in first world countries, footballing countries like your Spain, England. And man, this is very nice. You have Mbogazi. You can liken him to Bellingham and whatever. It's the same age group.
Yeah.
You get my point? South Africa needs to keep on doing this, and we are going far, bro. This is Broos. Broos is actually helping Bafana Bafana. This is a 30-year plan that he's building for South African national team. If whoever is coming after him is a dom, then South Africa will still go back and say they are building again and whatever. We have built, we have a team and squad that we have trust now.
Yeah.
Broos is going to hand over a complete team to the next coming coach.
Yeah.
He must run with it and make sure that
it'll be after the FIFA World Cup as well, so it's going to be a massive task for whoever is appointed.
Yes.
Looking at this weekend's opponents then, we come up against Zambia outfit who have appointed the great Moses Sishone to oversee this game and possibly the next AFCON. What's your prediction for this one?
Look, Moses Sishone is not someone that you can take lightly, because if you can see, he's a very well-respected figure in Zambian football.
Yeah.
You know, because of he's been in COSAFA and everything, those type of things. So he understands the Zambian football very much likely, and the players that he will most likely to use. I know they are big name players in Zambia, your Petson Daka and whoever, but with him, I believe because he has been in the local league for far too long, he's going to give an opportunity to the upcoming players in the Zambian league. There are quite great teams in the Zambian league. I mean, the Zesco United, Dynamos, and those teams are very good. You get my point? You can get great players there in those teams. So I believe that he's not just a coach who's going to come and say, you know, I took over from a very good coach. I have to emulate him and everything. No, he has to move at his pace, but he has to set certain standard and goals for himself and for the national team, and also make sure that he's patient with himself, with the type of players that he will be having now playing friendlies and building towards AFCON in Morocco.
Yeah, you have to feel that both camps will have a point to prove in this fixture. Is there a winner?
Yes, there's a winner. Bafana Bafana. It's obvious. Why you? This is lunch bar. Bafana Bafana, they are winning this game. How many games did we play? This far?
A lot.
What, 16, like, 18?
Yeah.
We never lost a game in an open play or something. So Bafana Bafana are taking this one away. Sorry, Chipolopolo, sorry, Zambia, but this is a win for Bafana Bafana. It's lunch, Baba. With Hugo Broos is obvious all the damn time.
Cut clean and dry.
Yes, you don't have to think twice about it.
Well, football fans, you've heard it right here from myself, Deshaj, and African football expert Mogale Sathekge calling a win for Bafana Bafana against Zambia. If you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can also let us know in the comments below if you agree with this prediction or not. From all of us in studio, thanks and goodbye.
It's a shoe. It's a shoe. It's a shoe, brababa.
For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest edition of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or newsagent.